Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be solving the problem lemonade change. So the question says at a lemonade stand, each lemonade costs $5. Customers are standing in a queue to buy from you and order one at a time. Each customer will only buy one lemonade and pay with either a $5, $10, or $20 bill. You must provide the correct change to each customer so that the net transaction is that the customer pays $5. Note that you do not have any change at hand first. Given an integer array bills, where bills of I is the bill the ith customer pays, return true if you can provide every customer with the correct change or false otherwise. Okay. So the question is pretty straightforward. So what this question says is that you have a lemonade stand and each lemonade in your stand costs $5. So if someone comes to you with a $10 bill or a $20 bill, you need to provide them with the accurate amount of $5 bills to them, accurate amount of change to them. So let's say if I'm at a lemonade stand, if I come to you with a $10 bill, you need to give me $5 change back. But also remember that initially you don't have any change at hand first. So initially you're starting off with $0. So if initially someone comes with a $10 bill, you won't have any money to give him back. So there has to be at least one person who gives you at least only a single $5 bill so that you can pay at least this one guy if there are like two people, $5, a person with a $5 bill and $10 bill in this case, like if this is the only array, if this guy first comes with a $5 bill, then you'll have the appropriate amount of change to give this guy back his money, right? So let's look at this example where you're given bills as 5, 5, 5, 10, and 20. So the answer is true because if we collect, initially we have three customers giving you a $5 bill in return for a lemonade, right? When the fourth customer comes, when this 10 guy comes, right now we have three $5 bills, and we can give him one $5 bill in exchange for the $10 bill, and we'll have two $5 bills and one $10 bill in our hand. And when this 20 guy comes, you can provide him with the appropriate change again, as you can give him this one $10 bill and one $5 bill, so that in the end you satisfy all the customers, giving them the appropriate amount of change. Okay. Now let's look at this example. Here you have $5, $5, $10, $20, right? So initially the first two guys give you a $5 bill, so you have $10 with you now. Then the third guy comes to you and he gives you a $10 bill. When he gives you a $10 bill, you return him one $5. So you have one $5 and one $10 bill with you now. Now, when the fourth customer comes, he gives you a $10 bill. This time, you give him one $5 bill back again. Once you give him that one $5 bill back, you have how many bills? You have basically two $10 bills with you. When you have two $10 bills, you cannot pay this guy, the fifth guy who has a $20, you know, who's coming with a $20 bill, because you cannot give him a change of $15, because right now you only have two $10 bills with you. Okay, so here the output is false. All right. So the question is pretty straightforward, and the question revolves around the greedy approach. Just because, if you think about it, in this question, you have like five. Let's say take this example, like you have a 5, 5, 5, 10, and 20, right? So this is bills is equal to 5, 5, 5, 10, and 20, right? So what's happening over here is that once happening over here is when we're giving this guy, once a guy comes, right, he buys a lemonade. Right now, the amount of fives you have is one, okay, for this first guy. When the second guy comes, you have fives as two. When the third guy comes, you have the fives bills as three, right? Now, when the fourth guy comes, when this fourth guy comes, he comes to you with a $10 bill. Right. Now, when he comes to a $10 bill, you give him one $5 bill back, because now, if you think about it appropriately, the only way you can give him back is if you give him one $5 bill back, right? That's the only way you can give him a change of $5. So you reduce this and you increment this. Now, when this fifth guy comes with a $20 bill, okay, when this guy comes with a $20 bill, what can you do? There are two possible solutions to give him. Let's say if there was one more guy, with a $5 bill, right? what would happen in this case is that you will have four $5 bills in this case, and you'll give this would have become three. Logically, this would have become three because you give this $10 guy one $5 change back. So this would have become three, and this would have become one. Now, when this 20 guy comes, there are two appropriate ways to solve this way method. Is that if you can give him three $5 bills and one $10 bill and a one $5 bill, right? So this is the only way you can pay him the change back if it's like three $5 or one $10 and one $5. Okay, so this is the only when you can pay him back. But in this case, why is this a greedy solution? The reason why this is a greedy solution is that we do not want to use all of our $5 bills, right? Let's say if there is one more guy who comes with a $20 bill later on, we want to have enough change to pay him back. If initially we just pay him if we pay him all the $5 bills, we do not have any change to pay the other guy coming after him, with for the lemonades, right? That's why we try to check if there is one $10 bill with us, and we try to, if we have a $10 bill, we try to break it down with that change first, and then we break it down with that $5 change for later on. Okay, so this is the logic behind the question. So let's just code this out, guys. So what we're going to do, it's a pretty straightforward question. We'll make a $5 and a $10 bills equal to zero. We'll make an initialize two variables as fives and tens, which are going to store the number of $5 bills and $10 bills we have. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to loop through the bills for I in bills. We'll check if I is equal to 5. We'll just increment the number of $5 bills that we have. Then we'll check else if I is equal to 10. If I is equal to 10 and we have a $5 bill with us, right, then what we'll do is we'll just decrement this one 5 and increment this $10 bill with us. Okay. Now, next thing is we're going to check for the $20 bill. If we have a $20 bill, we have to check if we have, firstly, we have to check if we have tens and $5 bills, both. Okay, if we have both of them, what we're going to do is we're going to take out one $10 bill out from here and one $5 bill out from here, and we'll just give it back. Okay. Now, and okay, if this is not the case, if this is not present, what we'll do is we'll check if I is equal to 20, which means if there's a $20 bill and if we have three fives with us, if we have three fives with us, what we'll do is we'll just reduce this count of fives by 3. Okay. And if this is all, if we have all of this, right, and if we reach to the end of the array, we'll just return a true. Otherwise, we'll just return a false over here. And we'll just return a true over here. And this is return a true over here, and this is how we'll solve the problem. Let's run the code, guys. Yeah, it's running. And let's submit it now. So yeah, it's getting submitted. So yeah, guys, that's all for today's video. If you like the video, do like, share, and subscribe. Do comment down below what kind of videos you want to watch next on the channel. Do check out my podcast as well. You can go to my channel and check out we have a list of all amazing speakers coming to our podcast and speaking over there on various topics. I'm sure you're going to enjoy that as well. With that, guys, I hope you have a great day. Thanks.